Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabombs in video games. Today I'm playing Rain World. We're continuing the Gourmand, and this time I'm expecting to go back to not 5 pebbles, to Looks to the Moon with a whole bunch of pearls. And one of the things that we're going to do here is we're going to find out whether the pearls are different for the Gourmand from the Survivor. Because I've collected a lot of pearls, having no idea if there's anything new to gain from those pearls. Let's find out. So, the first step, of course, is to go to where all of my pearls are, which is in the chimney canopy. We've made this ascent many times, or I guess we haven't made it many times. I've tried it many times with this particular campaign. Not too long ago, so I'm pretty confident in my ability to get up there. It may take a couple of attempts, but only a couple, I think. So let's go. And I really would like it to be only one attempt. So I'm putting in my all. Now, I have been killed by vultures in this room. So I'm very concerned about a potential vulture. And I think this next one is the one where we need to jump over to the left. Yes. Okay. So, we jump over, grab on. That's the first danger. Was grabbing on right then. Next is the next room over, really. As long as we get to the top here, we're fine. Have a stick with me. We kind of abandoned our progress in the Saint, although I didn't attack anything the previous day, so we could, in theory, go for the Saint still, but I don't think I'm really going to try too hard. Partially that's because after we go to Looks to the Moon, the main thing that I want to do next is... what is it called? Is go eat a lizard. Eat a new type of lizard in the subterranean. Because it's been the next thing on our quest bar for a long time. So even though we may not go for the Saint, we are going to keep going for the Monk. We've made a lot of progress on the Monk, and there's no reason not to continue and get the Monk this time. I don't know how much I've eaten today, though. We need one more food. And it's not this batfly. One more food. I think we won't have much trouble finding one more food. Although, not batflies. Greg, stop grabbing batflies. You're not going to eat those. Okay, so... there would have been, I think, food here, except we ate them the previous day. Is there food over there? Not that I see. So we're going to go toward the gate and just keep hoping for food, basically. This is a pole plant. Don't get hit by it. Alright, the lizard just kind of came and went. Please let there be food near the gate. Because so far this is looking not... oh, no. I've done that before, too. It looks like that extends out further than it does. In my defense. Well, we lost progress in the Monk. Yeah, oh well. Let's do that again. Sadly, we have to do that again. I saw what I thought was a purple lizard. Oh, no, no. No. Am I not dead? I'm not dead. Now I'm dead. I landed on something, I guess. Well, very upsetting. Dropping karma and losing progress in the Monk. But it did not take me 2 tries. Will it take me 3? This is here again, so we should eat fully. There's a bunch of bat flies that came out of that. I thought that was a chameleon lizard, actually, that was coming there. Partially because of how many came. Alright, obviously that yellow one is annoying. But we can just kind of go past it in the pipes. That one we can't just go past in the pipes. No! No! Alright. Sad. Try again. Oh, the monk progress is just descending so fast. Alright, here we are again. About to eat our food and then try to avoid the yellow lizards. They've been annoying. Really have been annoying. Also, there's a vulture coming, isn't there? There is. Let's go down. Ooh, 2 of them. 2 of them right there. Right, let's wait a few seconds before going back through, because 2 vultures are going to take a little bit longer to go than 1 vulture, probably. There's a vulture still to the right, I think. Probably hunting a yellow lizard. Ooh, was that a scavenger throwing something at a vulture? I'm curious. So this is unfortunate, where that yellow lizard is. Oh, there we go. 2 problems taking care of themselves. Wonderful. Alright, we've eaten fully. We just need to go. Okay, I think both the scavenger and the lizard are dangerous to us. So I'm waiting for one of them to win, essentially. Okay. If the scavenger doesn't, like, get to us, then we're fine. Okay, alright. I think we have passed by the dangers. So next is this room, which I don't think is dangerous. I mean, last time we were here, there was a chameleon lizard here, but it also was not a problem. So, I think we're fine. And we also get a stick, just in case. A blue lizard. Okay, I made that jump. Weird for me to miss that one, but we did miss it last time, so glad I made it this time. And just go right through that. And down here. Have we made it this far before? Oh my gosh. We're gonna go straight back through. Wonderful. We have made it this far before. Of course we have. We died trying to make this jump because I went too far over here. We're just gonna throw the stick. Wonderful. And Greg is tired. Now Greg is okay. Pick up another stick. And at this point, I think we've made it. Glad I picked up that stick because it was useful. Greg, why are you jumping around like that? Alright, Greg is tired, but you know what? The gate's right here. You can rest going through the gate. Now, once we get into the shoreline, I have to remember where the subterranean passage, the subterranean gate is, again. Because I don't have that mapped as the Gourmand. Anyway, we go down here with all of our pearls. And then we have to fast travel. Use one of our passages. I wonder which one. Oh, and we should get new pictures for the passages, right? Because it's the Gourmand version of the passages. Ooh, I'm looking forward to that. But first, let's see our progresses. So the chieftain went up, and the monk went up. But the chieftain going up is nice, because it's been a problem. The survivor passage. Alright, let's see what the survivor passage looks like for the gourmand. Oh, never mind, it's the same. that doesn't look like our character at all. What nonsense. Okay, well anyway. I'm unhappy with the fact that that was the same picture, honestly. Okay, so use the map button to select the shelter. And I definitely want to select the shelter over here. That one. Great. And then we press back, and then we don't press back again. Have to walk myself through that every time. Very liable to put the back button at the wrong time. So we have just so many pearls. So many. We're gonna bring them in groups. And I will have all of them translated, even if they're all the same as the survivor. I'm gonna translate these. It's just that if these are all the same, I might not really care about other pearls. So, let's see. Hello looks to the moon. We can talk now. I'm eager to see what you have to say. Hello, little friend. Are you lost? I'm sorry to say that there is nothing here for you. You've been given the gift of communication, so I can only imagine that you have met Five Pebbles. You must already understand how little of me remains functional. However, it is nice to have someone to talk to after all this time. My last visitor was very sick, so their visits here were not for very long. Ooh, which one was that one? I mean, I haven't played it. I can only hope to remember them for as long as I can in my current data. Maybe you know them. They left some time ago. My last overseer watched them head to the west. Perhaps they were returning home with what little time they had left. You are welcome to stay as long as you desire, little friend. It is nice to have company. Alright, let's have you read this. What is that? Ah, you would like me to read this. It's a bit dusty, but I'll do my best. Hold on. This one has plain text. Let me cut the lengthy introductions. We will not consider the current situation acceptable. Although our community is blessed with an ever-shrinking population, we can almost glimpse the glorious moment when the last of us has joined our most admired peers. We must still, at all times, maintain good relations with our iterator. I think this is the same. The moral argument, Five Pebbles is our creation, and we have parental obligations toward him. As an iterator, he is also a gift of charity from us to the world, unable to reach enlightenment by itself, being composed mostly of rock, gas, dull-witted bugs, and microbes, and toward which we thus have obligations. The practical argument, despite you being family, I must beg forgiveness for the blunt vulgarity, but we are, for as long as we remain, dependent on Five Pebbles for water, nectar, energy, void fluid, and all other vital resources. By now, living on the surface is laughable. We are across the river and have kicked out the boat. I therefore ask you to do anything in your might to stop the house. We both know which house. From further obstruction. They have less than 40 members on the council, but still tilt the spiritual discourse with our iterator in a direction that most obviously displeases him, and is hardly high held by anyone in the community either. We cannot risk this. And then there are polite farewells. None of us really missed the times their cities were populated. Imagine having skin parasites that also ask for advice and have opinions. I'm sorry, that was disrespectful. They were our parents, after all. Okay, these are the same. So I'm not going to read them all out, but I will have Looks to the Moon read them all out. And we're just going to go through this real fast. Alright, then we get more pearls. I'm going to get all 3 of them this time, so that we can have her translate all the rest at once. Alright, read these 2 pearls too, please. I was apparently wrong with how many we had. We only had 4. I wonder why we only have 4. I guess when I put 3 down, I accidentally kept 1 in my belly. I'm gonna guess that's the cause of that. Goodbye, Looks to the Moon. Thank you for reading the stuff to me. Alright, so I've decided I will ask for a comment. Is there any reason at all for me to bring pearls back to Looks to the Moon as the Gourmand? Let me know. The answer to that can just be yes or no. Because I want this to remain a blind playthrough, but I don't want to spend time doing something that does nothing, like bringing all the pearls back to Looks to the Moon again. Or alternatively, not spend the time when it would be something that would be interesting to do. Also, I see scavengers here, and that's interesting to me because there are pearls in here that we could bring and give to those scavengers to improve my relation with them. I would love to improve my relation with scavengers. There are 2 pearls right over there that we could bring to those scavengers. Great, let's do it. I wonder, like, let's bring both of them, right? Can I give pearls twice in one day and expect twice the progress in the chieftain? All right, where are the scavengers? There you are. Hello, little scavenger. There you go. All right, we gave him a pearl, and he's now going away with it. We're trying to. He's getting trapped by jellyfish on the way, to be fair. And then, ooh, there's the other scavenger. Here's a pearl, Mr. Scavenger. Did he throw bombs at me? I think he just dropped the bombs in order to pick up the pearl. But that was an interesting thing to do with bombs. Honestly. Okay. So I want to eat this, but I don't want to eat the jellyfish. And the scavenger is in the wrong place for me to eat that other one. Alright, I'm gonna go back up and get a third. And then come back down here to eat that one that's over there. Because I do want to get the monk. And in order to get the monk, we have to not eat jellyfish, I believe. Well, I'm sure of that. Okay. Can I please go up? Why is this so hard right now? I don't really want this bomb. I don't want it to be right where it is. Alright. Let's throw one of these down there and take 2 more. I thought there were only 3 up here, but apparently there were 5, which is nice. So eat these 2. And that's all we have to eat for the day, but obviously I'd like to eat more, because I'm a gourmand. And now that we've eaten, let's go to the next hibernate spot. I don't know how much time we have left. You know, we've got actually a fair amount of time, but it's not a huge amount of time. So I am going to rest again in the Looks to the Moon, I guess, superstructure. Let's go. I also realize there are some things for me to do here, if I remember correctly. There's a bit that we didn't get still that was there from the Survivor campaign and is still here, presumably in the Gourmand campaign, in the shoreline. So I think I'm going to go after that bit too, while we're here. But in the meantime, let's rest. Rest, recover, make progress in the monk. So, the plan tomorrow is to basically explore the shoreline, because we haven't really explored the shoreline as the Gourmand, and just some simple exploration will give us a map that will hopefully bring us back to the bits. We made a ton of progress in the Chieftain, we made progress in the Monk, and the Saint. Alright. Really like seeing all that Chieftain progress. Giving 2 pearls was a good idea. Alright, let's go. Try not to die. I don't know if we're going to be able to make the Saint, for the reason I stated before. We might be hunting a lizard at some point soon. But while we're not hunting that lizard, that specific type of lizard, let's see how far we can get in the Saint on the way. Hopefully we can make it fully. Not eating jellyfish on the way, which is the normal thing that I do here. So, oh, jellyfish, you do not want to interact with me. I can eat you, I just choose not to. Oh, I remember now that we can't really ride dolphins as well as the Gourmand. I remember that now. So no riding dolphins, or well, we can ride dolphins a little bit, but not nearly as much as we could with their survivor. Okay, let's eat these food. And then I want to go down to the place right below here, because that is an easy to find hibernate spot, and hibernating more often is nice when you're going for the Monk and the Saint. Those are good passages for hibernating a lot. So I guess we could actually use dolphins to get all the way down on the right, probably, to go toward the submerged superstructure. But I think the submerged superstructure would be a lot harder for the Gourmand than it was the Survivor. It was pretty hard as the Survivor. Okay, so this day has a whole bunch of grabberons over there. So it's nice to not be going through on this day. Let's eat this, and let's rest. We'll make progress in both of the things that I'm going for right now, which is great. The Monk and the Saint. Let's see it. And now, because of how tight the Chieftain is, ooh, we just got the Monk. Yes, alright. The Monk achieved. And I was saying, because of how high the Chieftain is, I think we don't have to worry about scavengers anymore, which is a very nice thing to have. Not having to worry about scavengers attacking me. I would like to get the Chieftain, and have that be even more assured. So, there are leeches right there, which is annoying because I did actually want to go that way. Oh, got both of them, great. I do want to go that way, but I really don't want to die from leeches. And I guess we're just going to have to try. Let's see. Oh no. Let's pop out of the water, great. Alright. The first set of leeches should be relatively easy, but the rest of them I am not so confident about. Oh no. Alright, we got some leeches on us. Okay. I can breathe at least, but I can't say much other than that. Alright, I think one of the leeches came off and then went back on. I'm not dead right now, but it seems like I should be. You know? Oh no. Oh, did I shake some leeches off? I did? Oh my gosh, I'm alive. I did throw a stick. at leeches, which I don't know if those are really enemies that the Saint would be watching for, but still, I did throw a stick because I was trying to shake leeches off. These grabberons. Okay, can you knock off me too, please? I don't know. Let's keep going this way. Oh, we knocked off the final grabberon. Okay. I am amazed that we survived through that. I had so many grabberons on me. But we survived. Oh, this one's tired. Poor tired dolphin. Okay. I do actually have to, like, get over here. I would like to eat more. I think I have to eat more. Oh, gosh. Well, that's upsetting down there. If we could get it to come through after me, up through here, then we might be fine. But we'd have to get it to actually go through. Is it coming? What? Where is it? I don't see it. Not seeing it is not a good thing. Wait a minute, did it actually go through? I don't know that it did. I'm gonna grab this pearl up here just in case we see a scavenger. And I don't know which one of these to go to. How far are we from the rain? Very far from the rain. Great. I don't know if I can really reach the other ones up there. Let's keep going to the left. Really need to explore above me, obviously, if I'm going to get the bit that I'm thinking of. But let's keep going while we can easily go this way, and just basically expand our map. Because right now... Ooh, we're about to connect to someplace we knew before on the map. That's kind of good. At least there's a hibernate spot that I believe is nearby. Anyway, let's eat these. So, we are fully satiated, which is great. Did I hear something dangerous? If I did, I don't know where it is. Come on, Greg, you can make it up there. I can see that you're tired. But you can't stop now. Okay, now you can rest. And then you'll have to jump up again. Go. I don't know if we really see a scavenger in the shoreline somewhere else than where we saw them in the Looks to the Moon structure. Oh my gosh. Alright, rest again. When we get up there, and I grab... Oh my gosh. Alright, why am I so bad at this? I don't know, but I am so bad at this. See, when we make it to the top, one of the things that I have to do... anytime you grab something that is not the wall, it messes up my pattern. And that includes the pole that we have to grab up there, which is hard to see, so I don't know when he's going to grab it. Okay. Come on. This may be hard, but it is not impossible. We have time, but I really don't want to spend it here. Oh gosh, all the way down again. You can do it, Greg. You just have to get... Oh gosh, okay. Why? Why so hard? Alright, can we go up this way by any chance? For an easier climb? I know it's only the first part of the climb, but An easier climb would be nice for the first part too. Come on. And then you grab the pole. I can see the pole, which makes it easier to know what... Oh, no. Greg was tired. Okay. Rest, Greg. Okay, now you go back up. I'm going to spend so much time right here. Good. Now, Greg is ready. Let's go. Excellent, we made it. Why is that so hard for me? I do not know, but it is so hard for me. Okay. So now we're up here. Oh no, oh no. Super Vulture attack. Okay, I need to get to a hibernate spot. Where is one of those? There could be one below me. Well, we're gonna find out, I guess. I don't like that there's grabberons over there. There's a hibernate spot. Excellent. Still have this pearl for some reason. I'm gonna throw it out because we're not gonna see a scavenger really. Okay. That was a not very special day. But we did make it to another hibernate spot. We do go up in the Monk. And I think we go up in the Saint, but I did throw a stick at some grabberons. So what does that do? Nothing. We go up in the Saint. We lost progress in the Chieftain, annoyingly. Alright, let's keep expanding our map. And keep going up in the Saint. Expanding the map means going left. Hello, Dolphin. We'll try you for a little bit. The Dolphin is struggling so much. Alright, good job, Dolphin. Don't think I can really get to that other blue up there. So we're just going to go left. And then we could go up here. So let's go over here first and grab these. Because now if I find a hibernate spot, I can rest in the hibernate spot, which is very nice. Make more progress in the Saint. But let's continue expanding the map by going up here. And the map says we don't know what's above us. Okay. And just so that we have the fact that these are connected on the map, I'm going to go back down here so that we have the middle section mapped out so that it doesn't look like two separate rooms. Because that has confused me before. Made me think that there were two separate rooms. So, now we have to jump over here. Grab that one, of course. And we've eaten almost all we can eat. How about that? And we're the Gourmand, so that's saying something. Okay. Can we go east here? I don't know. Going west leads to the gate, which I don't really want to do. Can we go east here? The answer is no. So I think we want to go down, which is annoying, but sure we can make it. It's just, can we get to air fast enough on this side? Yes. All right, great. And then I believe that this is the end of the room this way. Yes, it is. Wonderful. I see that danger. So we're gonna go down here. And we can poke our head up, but then we should go right back. Oh, nope, nope. Jellyfish. Jellyfish, do not mess with me. Alright, I believe that salamander has seen me, which is not a great thing for me. Let's go through here. Where does this go? This goes here, which... do we know it? We do not know it. Alright, let's go down. Expand the map. Alright, danger in the water. That is a monster kelp, I believe. Avoid that. Leeches. Okay. I made it through without any of the grabberons grabbing onto me. And then this is also a place that we do not know. We could go up or we could go right. I'm gonna poke my head right first. Okay. Is this a room that we've been to? It is. No, it isn't. How about that? This is new for the Gourmand as well. This one sometimes has snails, and I believe sometimes has grabber-ons, so I'm glad to go through it when it doesn't have those things in the room. And I think left of here is a hibernate spot pretty close. Don't remember it well, but let's see if I remember it. Yeah, okay, so this is actually heading toward the subterranean, which is not where I said I was going to go right now, but it is one of the other places that I do want to go very soon. So why not now? And I think this is going to be the last day for this episode. So we're going to have to do the subterranean next time. Assuming that I get over here in time, which I don't know that I am. Come on, come on. No. Didn't make it. Oh, very sad. Okay, so we're going to make it to a new hibernate spot. We lost progress in the Saint. Very sad. I like to gain progress, usually. Right, and this one we had to go down. So, let's go down. That was a very fast swim. I'm happy about my swimming technique there. That is super dangerous. Alright. Whoa, oh my gosh, it's right over there. Okay, maybe we're gonna go this way instead. We've never gone down right here, have we? I think we have. Yeah, this is not new to us. Alright. Let's go back through and do what we did the last day, hopefully, in terms of directions. I don't see anything dangerous right now, because the vulture got rid of... Oh my gosh. I was completely wrong. Alright, try again. We lose some more progress in the Saint. I'm gonna go directly back that way. Didn't see the dangerous thing, but it was there. We just have to make a dive down here into the next room. Oh my gosh. That was really upsetting. I was so close. Try again. Alright, well, in any event, we die again. No! Alright, we finally made it into this room again. It's been a chore. And it looks like we might very soon die. Oh my gosh. Both of these sides have lizards right there, and I do need to breathe sometime. Oh, oh, go, go, go! We made it. We're alive. And we're gonna go down here. Right here. Because that is where we went last time. And I wanted to keep exploring this path. By the way, I do realize that one of the reasons that I die so often sometimes is because I go a path that's dangerous, and then I'm determined and I keep going that one dangerous path each time. When really, once you discover that a path is dangerous a particular day, it's probably best to just not go that path the next day, the next attempt, you know? So I realize that that's happening. Okay, I'm gonna go up here. Can you please get off me? Please get off me. It's just sticking on. Alright. Now I can check where we're going. So we've never been up here. We also could go to the right down there and go a different path than we did the last time. Or we could go that path again if I just have trouble finding a hibernate spot in time. Which, who knows? That might happen. Wait a minute. Oh, I remember this tricky place right here, where it seemed like we couldn't get up. And if I had a stick, I maybe could. But no. Alright, anyway. There is a place up there. There's a stick right here, which means we could take it and do that again, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna go this way. Last time we went just up there to the left, so this time we're going to go over this way. And go up here. That dolphin scared me. Sudden movement in the waters. Oh great, and there's a hibernate spot immediately right here. And I think this is close to where the bit that I want to get is too. Yeah, because we tried a bunch from this hibernate spot. Great. So that's something we're going to try to do next time. But this has been good this time. We did get a passage, and we used the passage. Yeah, we got the monk passage this time. We are making progress in the Saint, although my recent deaths have definitely driven that progress down. And we made a lot of progress in the Chieftain this time. Okay, well, next time, maybe we'll get the Saint, maybe we won't. We'll find out. In this episode, I earned the Monk passage for the Gourmand, and I made some significant progress in the Chieftain passage. I also brought back 4 pearls to look to the moon, only to discover that the translations are exactly the same between the Gourmand and the Survivor. Check out my tracking sheet, link in the video description, new episodes every Sunday, and thanks for watching.